Hello everybody, Zaxtor99 again here with another First Impressions review of another indie title. This is a first game by developer Alexander Kasha. It's called Dark Days of Horror, and by the text and the video and screenshots, this does not look good. Now, I want to go ahead and point out this guy is asking $34.99 for this really bad looking Unreal Engine game, horror game if you would. And I want to say, before the game launched on June 1st, I did make a post on the thread saying $35 for this. Can you please explain, why you're asking so much? And somebody else commented below my post and said, yeah, this definitely doesn't look like it's worth anywhere near $35. And I responded, and I basically called this developer out. I said, hey, you should offer me a key to your game so I can review it if you really think it's worth $35. I said, I've requested your key on Keymailer. I was like, and if you're really confident your game's worth a $35 price tag, offer me a key for evaluation so I can get your game some exposure. And I said, the challenge has been offered to you, Mr. Developer. Are you up for it? Is your game up for it? And this developer deleted the whole thread and then banned me. Didn't provide a ban reason, but just completely banned me with a permanent ban for simply asking this developer offer a key if he really believes this game is worth $35. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Dark Days of Horror right after this and see if this game is worth its asking price. We'll be back right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody. I want to go ahead and show you guys something before we get started. I was talking to my friend Milkweed on Steam about this game, and Milkweed happened to have watched this entire tutorial series made by Virtus on YouTube about creating a survival horror game in Unreal Engine 4. And when he told me who it was and told me that there was a tutorial series that looked a lot like the game, I went ahead and looked at it. And if we come down here, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys something real quick. I want to come down here to the last video in this tutorial playlist. I'll have this link down below in the description, but I want to go ahead and show you guys and have you guys kind of mentally remember what the UI looks like and everything in this game. Let me go ahead and get past this commercial here.
Most of them are all going to be in the game. Everything, so the player can't walk through with stuff.
So we can see him working on the game here in Unreal.
Now go ahead and check our project. Now it will take a little older that you want it. For me, that is pretty. I've created some really awesome games. Feel free to sort of send links.
Notice this building back here as well. Before I get started, remember some of the locations of some of this stuff.
How to create something new? Just let me know and I'll get
to it. Okay, so we got some rocks, we got a pond, we got a building over here on the left.
That like button and rebuilt. It just doesn't.
But what I want you guys to look at is right here.
Now, I've already
look at this UI. Control
levels,
to discard. Objectives up here.
In terms of how you do it, you just go ahead and press this little button. The lighting in my levels, I'm not gonna.
So we have a hunger and a stamina meter right here. So right here, guys, we have objectives like collect firewood and find food to stay alive. Control to discard in your UI here. We have a battery for your flashlight, and we have hunger and stamina. And notice as well the font. Go ahead and memorize these fonts and this UI in this tutorial here. So let's go ahead and get started with the game, shall we? Alright guys, I can hardly contain my excitement here. Dark Days of Horror start options. View distance. We have two resolutions at 1920 by 1080, 1280 by 720. The view distances don't seem to do anything here. Plus and minus. Reset and save game. Okay, start. Hello? Man, this game looks freaking awful. Like, okay, if I'm looking at the font, it looks like he just kind of used a regular font and then made a bunch of, streaks over a regular font, which he he, you know, misplaced. He didn't put in a line. Oh, God. Find food to stay alive. Now, if you guys remember that UI, the objectives in the top right, the ammo, the control to discard, the exact UI, hunger and stamina in the top left, and a flashlight battery, all exactly the same spot and exactly the same font, everything as the tutorial. And then we have a wolf trying to clip through a rock to get me. Where did it go? I can't even see. The lighting in this is horrible. What? The wolf doesn't die, it just disappears. What the hell? And then I collect some floating wood. I can see why the one Russian review said this game felt like an unfinished tutorial, which is exactly what it is. I mean, if we're looking here, I can hardly see, guys, but this looks exactly like the tutorial setup in Virtus's video series. The trees look exactly the same. Remember, there was a building back up here on the left, and we have a crate of food. Okay, also, guys, I want to go ahead and tell you, before I got this game and played it now, I did look at a few of the videos, and that food crate is exactly the same food crate that Virtus set up in his tutorial to get food. And again, a tutorial like that is meant to help you learn how to use an engine, the Unreal Engine in this case. It is not meant to just steal all the assets provided to you in the tutorial links and then, you know, combine everything and you know, put it out in an executable, export it out in an executable, as this developer has obviously done. He's just downloaded the assets provided by Virtus in the links on his tutorial, and then probably dinked around with the game a little bit, probably made some things worse, like the lighting, for example. And this is what we have, guys. You know, I just simply push open the door. I don't hit E or anything. Find a key to open the door. The lighting in here is horrible. I can't hit, my flashlight isn't working. Of course, I'm out of battery. I see that now. Find a key to open the door. What the freaking hell? What kind of sense does this make? Seriously. This is terrible. Notice how the, what was that? Look at that clipping, guys. Look at the clipping through the freaking wall here. Look how I can see outside for a second. Good games, especially games at a price tag of $35 US, don't have this kind of collision problem with the walls. I'm just saying, you know. Wait a minute. Okay, that door opened. Even though it said find a key to open, it said find a key to open next to this door, but then it opened. What? I just wanted to look out the window. What the hell is going on now? Okay, so I opened a drawer and I saw 1. And then I got some bullshit letter, December 6th of 1963. You guys can read this if you want. I'll leave it here for a few seconds. But again, guys, everything here looks like it was completely ripped off from Virtus. Guys, I was trying to get rid of the letter. I hit E and hit the escape key to try to get rid of that letter, and it sent me back to the main menu. And let's go ahead and I guess start over again. This is terrible. Okay, so it started me back here. Find food to stay alive. I have my hunger and stamina. Shift to run. I mean, all this is stuff set up by Virtus in his tutorial, guys. This is terrible. Virtus has a power and a hunger system, a stamina and a hunger system. There's a letter. How do we get rid of it here? Right click doesn't work. That's my flashlight. E doesn't work. Mouse button doesn't work. That shoots. Oh, just move away from it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the key again. E, come on, come on, come on. E to interact. There we go. Now I want to check this out again. What the fuck is that? Oh, I see what is happening. I'm getting close to the window and it's automatically having me search the drawers. I was like wondering what the hell. Yeah, it automatically turns my camera down to look through me searching through the drawers. I didn't click anything for that to happen, and it feels really, really awkward. It feels kind of like an unfinished tutorial. I'm just saying. Oh my god, a creepy rocking chair.
People don't just disappear.
And what footage is this from? What content is this developer stealing now? I'll bet you anything that this footage on this TV screen, this will be interesting to go in and look at the tutorial series from Virtus and see if Virtus stole this video here, this video content for his tutorial. I have a feeling this developer stole some more video footage here and put it in on the TV here. This is probably his own doing right there. More stolen crap, because this developer obviously doesn't give a crap about stealing other people's work. So, of course, he's going to steal a video footage and put it on the TV screen.
I want you to respond truthfully. Have you ever hurt someone?
Yes.
Have you ever hurt someone? Yes. I wonder what that's stolen from. I mean, this is just a thief. This is a thief developer stealing other people's work. And I've seen this. Look at that, guys. It says V. I believe that's a V for Virtus. And his hunger system. Virtus has all this stuff in his tutorial. Again, just a 100% completely stolen tutorial, you know, exported into an executable and sold on Steam for $35. This was not meant to be a finished game. And there we have a creature. Shooting it doesn't work. Boy. And again, just like the wolf, it just disappears. No death scene, no explosion, nothing. It just disappears. Yeah. And the one really big thing that really irked me, besides this being stolen when I found out, like I said, when I talked to my friend on Steam and he had seen the series where this was stolen from on YouTube and pointed that out to me. Another thing that really irked me is I looked and saw a review done by somebody in Russia on this game, a negative review. And when I translated the review, it basically said, hey, this game's a horrible experience. Look at the tearing there. The tearing in the textures because they're not properly lined up. And same thing on the ceiling. That happens when you don't properly line up assets that are bought or stolen. Let's just say, you know, that's what kind of tearing you get when you don't take the time to properly line the assets up. A number 6. But yeah, this somebody in Russia negatively reviewed the game and basically said, hey, it feels like an unfinished tutorial. They didn't know what tutorial it was stolen from, but they nailed it perfectly. And the developer came back and responded to that negative review and flamed the user leaving the negative review and said, well, you probably need to upgrade your computer. Basically saying you have a shit computer, that's why you weren't able to experience this epic game in its full, you know, awesomeness. So that's, you know, something that shady and corrupt developers have been known for a lot in recent years on Steam, is when somebody leaves them a negative or a critical review, they quickly jump to the defense of their garbage game and say, your computer sucks, why don't you try upgrading your computer? I mean, that really, really, really bugs me. This game, playing like complete shit as we see now, clipping through walls, everything that we're seeing here is not because of a bad computer. My computer's playing this game just fine, as you can see. It's just a shit game. It's an incomplete game. I don't want to say it's a shit game because I don't want Virtus to come back and say, hey man, you know, I was just showing people how to make a game on Unreal. I'm not saying the idea of this game or this game, what's done here is bad, but this shouldn't be a completed game on Steam, especially at that price tag. Virtus didn't try to put this on Steam at a price tag. He was showing people, you know, the fundamentals of making an Unreal game, which is perfectly fine. But then you have some a-hole who comes in and steals all his work and his code and just packages it up and puts it on a price tag of $35 freaking on Steam as his own work. Yeah, that's when I get a little bit agitated and annoyed, as you can tell by the tone of my voice. Okay, so there was a key right there by the freaking TV. That'll unlock the door right there, I believe. Okay. So objects on the table move. And then it turns my camera around for some reason. And then I go back to the table to check it out and I died? What? What? Oh my god, guys. So out of morbid curiosity, I'm going to go ahead and try this one more time. Wait for this loading. I also want to go ahead and mention, guys, this game comes in at a staggering 9 gigabytes of hard drive space. So, you know, because it's not packed up, it's just stolen freaking assets from Virtus on the YouTube tutorials I've mentioned 10 times now at least. So it's starting me all over. I have to go get these keys. Okay, so the door on the left here was the one that was, not this one. This one right here. Okay. Yep, gotta get the key again. I guess I gotta come look through these drawers again. It looks so weird. The first time I saw that, I was like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, it's showing me the number 1. That's obviously gonna be to a code or the safe or something somewhere. There's a key here on this table.
People don't just disappear.
Objective complete. Yep, I'm not gonna watch that stolen video again. But go back in here and see if we can avoid death. Like, I don't know if a monster came up and hit me from behind or, you know, there's nothing behind me. Oh, we missed that. We didn't see that part. I can't shoot it. Well, something killed me before. I guess I just got too close to the table and it said you are dead. I mean, when that's the best part of your whole $35 game, that's pretty bad. Pretty freaking bad. And again, we got more asset tearing here because the person who stole these assets didn't properly line everything up.
Have you ever hurt someone?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that V on the power box, I'm pretty sure that was Virtus's V. So, I mean, if I was the developer and I was going to steal something like this, I would at least change that. I would at least change the freaking power box that has Virtus, the person you're stealing this from, right on the box. That's pretty freaking bad. Alright, I can't move the locker to get to that thing where I input the code. We already have one number to the code, but let's go in here and shoot this fucking engine again. Isn't that great? Yep, Virtus's power box. And more clipping. Oh my god. This is freaking terrible. Nothing in the bathtub. Okay, Unreal Engine poster, huh? Look at this clipping, guys. Look how you can just clip right through the wall here. I mean, you need to change your camera. I haven't worked in Unreal, but I mean, all this is making sure that your camera is set back far enough so this doesn't happen. You know, probably would have taken the guy just a little bit more time to make sure that didn't happen by properly adjusting the camera or preventing you from being able to walk through the wall, either or. And that would never happen. But again, more tearing here because of improperly lined up assets. And the reason I'm going up to these posters is I'm trying to see if they fall off the wall, because there's posters in this room, I believe, where the pictures fall off the wall and codes are exposed. Like right there. And again, guys, I saw this as in one of Virtus's videos. I mean, I didn't watch his whole series, but I just kind of, you know, scanned through some of them, and I did see that as well. So everything here is stolen from the tutorial. And I'm looking for a tool or something. I know it said. Not in that green box, okay. It said I'm looking for a lever, I think it said. And again, more tearing. Look at this. Isn't that great? I can see the hallway from this room. It's probably in one of these lockers. Yep, there we go. There it is. Can hardly see because it's so freaking dark without my flashlight. But, I mean, does this look like a good game? Does this look like a game even worth 99 cents to anybody out there? You'll have to comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I can't even see. But much less a $35 price tag. Okay, I obviously just moved something, or I did something with that lever that I got. I can't see crap, man. I cannot see a freaking thing. God damn. Alright, let me go in one of these rooms maybe and see if I can turn on a light switch. Wait a minute. Oh my god. There we go. Let's go in here. There's a light switch, but let's get a little bit closer to where I'm trying to... I don't want to go too close to that thing. I don't want to die again. There we go. Light switch right there. Okay, so we were able to turn on the light. Now, see if I can... There we go. We did that the first time. I remember the clock. Guys, I'm almost gonna die. Look at my hunger, and I don't have any more boxes of goddamn food. This is why I say you don't freaking upload an unfinished tutorial that you find on YouTube as your own game. You've died. What a great you died scene, huh? Guys, I'm done. I am fed up. $35 for this? Like I was going to say, I want you guys to let me know if you guys would even pay 99 cents for this game if it was 99 cents down in the comments below. No way for me. This is a complete, rip off, and I'm going to refund this game. I'm also going to ask Steam to look at this developer for banning people off of his forums and deleting threads and responding unprofessionally, to questions asked about his game. This is a terrible game. Absolutely not recommended. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If so, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. This is Zaxtor99 with another terrible game and even worse developer on Steam. Take care, everybody. Have a good one out there.